Welcome to ZA Vlog. On today's episode, I will be reviewing the Real Housewives of Abuja season 5. Yes, season 5 is a must-watch, if not the best episode so far, I must say. Yes, let's dive straight into it. Let me not bore you with a lot of talk. Let's move into it. Before I dive into it, let me say a big thank you. Yes, I will keep thanking my subscribers and my viewers. Thank you for helping me grow my channel. And if you're seeing this face for the first time, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button, join the family, let us learn and have fun together. Now let's dive straight into it. It opened up with OJ Pojorella inviting Comfort and Arafa to a ball, what did they call it? A ping ball or but whatever it is. It was a shooting game, yes, and they honored that. It was fun. In fact, they had interesting conversation at that, game, whatever they call it. Now, OJ Pojorella was just giving them the tea. You know when you are giving a gossip, doing like you are not gossiping, and all those people are, listening to the gossip, doing like they don't know it's gossip they are listening to. Yeah, OJ Pojorella was just telling the girls what happened in the after party of the pool party. I think we didn't get to see that. Where the viewers didn't get to see that. So we are enjoying the gossip with Arafa and Arafa, Comfort and OJ. So we're all enjoying the gossip with you, that viewer. Of course, you enjoy the gossip. So OJ was telling them how Tutupai and Samantha went out with the so-called small boys at the party and got drunk, came back drunk. I'm like, I opened my mouth. I'm not opening my mouth for Tutupai, but I'm opening my mouth for my girl, Samantha. Where did you drop your class? And she made it look like those boys were too small for her to hang out with. But you went out to the extent of getting drunk. Oh, my dear, you form my hand. Samantha, sweetheart, you form my hand. But let's just keep going. Maybe that's the fun of the show. So she was busy gossiping, telling them, spilling all the whole tea, how Tutupai got so drunk and was spraying money, dashing the money. And they talked about returning the money. And Princess said, no, she will not return the money, that a gift is not supposed to be returned. But we know that she didn't give this gift with clear eyes. But that's the consequences for drinking, right? So Arafa was so interested in the gist. In fact, she was so regretting why she didn't go, why she didn't stay longer, because she had to leave because, I think because of that, she saw her godson. Her godson was among the small boys that came to, party with them. So she was now regretting, she wished she was there. Then after that part, my girl, OJ Pojorella, in order to make herself not to look like a gossip, quickly, met up with Samantha and told Samantha about the discussion they had. She was trying to make it look like she's not the initiator of the gist, but somehow the gist came up and she, contributed. In that way, Samantha will not exactly be so angry with her. I get the point. Some people may want to say she's a backstabber and all of that. No, I think she's let me call her, I want to call OJ a people pleaser. And so far, you can see that Samantha is somebody that is very close to OJ. So far, I can say that she and Samantha, they are the closest. Yeah. Then Comfort and Arafa, the way Comfort and Arafa are to each other, that's the way Samantha, I would say Samantha is with OJ. So she felt a little bit bad that they had to discuss it, and OJ had to, give them a little details, even though she understood it like they pressured her to tell the details and all of that. So, but that apart, next was when Tutupai and Princess went for shopping. In that shopping, they were they talked about Jaruma, that Jaruma case, and they started gossiping Jaruma. In fact, these girls, they can gossip and they can act like they like each other. I'm beginning to wonder, why is Tutu Pai joining Princess to gossip Jaruma? I can understand from Princess angle, but I won't be able to put it together to, I mean, understand from Tutu Pai's angle, because Tutu Pai, you are the supposed Jaruma's friend that invited Jaruma to, lecture the girls. Now you are gossiping her. You are saying, in fact, she was just looking white, like she's a ghost. Aha! I know the white angle. I believe she's trying to talk about her makeup. Her makeup was not looking. Her makeup could have been better. Yes, in that scene, yeah, could have been better. But I'm not expecting Tutu Pai, who's supposed to be a friend, be the one to point it out. I'm expecting Princess, because we know they already have fracas. Yeah, it's only natural for Princess to say something. Princess said a lot too, that when did she become a sex therapist, that she's just a kaimata queen, in fact that she's doing voodoo. Doing voodoo and all of that. In fact, they said a lot, and they really enjoyed the gossip. Yeah, you can see that the two of them were so much enjoying that dialogue, that gossip. Yeah, the gist I know you've been waiting for, that is Arafa invited Comfort and Princess to her home. Yes, when they met up there, they were all gisting, vibing. Even Comfort used that opportunity to invite Princess to her scent lunch. Yeah, she's like, she has a perfume she wants to launch or something like that. She now used the opportunity to invite her with her handmade invite card. Yeah, I think so. Her handmade invite card. Princess was so happy, collected it, and was so happy. In the card, they say, come with your ATM. But in the confessionals, whoa, these girls, they will fight a lot in the reunion. For this episode 5, I am very sure the fight is going to be dirty in the reunion, and the betrayal is going to be so much. So in the confessionals, Princess, that was so happy collecting the invite, was now condemning the invite. It's like, you say we should bring our ATM, but you're not ready to spend money. See your cheap hand invites you are giving us. That. In fact, she was just rubbishing the whole thing and all of that, talking about the scent not being, wonderful. But that's their usual way. So back to the scene. So after the invite, one thing led to the other. Okay, Princess was now telling Comfort that Tutu Pai has been hearing all this all this gossip they were carrying about her being drunk and spraying money, making mockery of her, that she has heard it, and she's feeling like Tutu Pai is going to explode on Comfort's party, or rather explode in Comfort's party when they gather for Comfort's perfume launch. Comfort was like, oh, it's fine and good if she wants to express herself, express her sadness or disappointment. It's okay for her to air her mind in an appropriate manner, and everybody will move on from there. So she was trying to talk like the mature woman that she is, but Princess is not getting it. Princess was just hailing her mommy Gio, as per you're trying to say holier than thou, or the righteous person, and we are the dirty fighters and all of that. So I think she said it for the second time, but in a way, that second time she called Comfort mommy Gio, it came across to Comfort, not just to Comfort, to anybody, like is a kind of mockery, kind of mommy Gio, and Comfort got offended and started, attacking her. You don't ever call me mommy Gio, whatever, and the fight ensued. They were just insulting each other. You are old. In fact, the age shaming is something else. But I don't feel. In fact, that's more reason Comfort should understand her, the age difference. That's the thing that is making them to clash. Because to me, this conversation will not even lead to anything fight or anything shouting. Yes, these two this conversation Comfort and Princess were having is not enough for anybody to fight. But I feel the age difference is the thing that is causing them to fight. And Princess was busy blasting her, you are old, you are this, you are that. And we still went to the age thing. If you feel that they are too old for you, then why are you making friends with them? Why are you making friends with them? Just look for your young girls together. Your skin are still very, stretched and all of that. No wrinkles. Look for your grade. Pally with your age grade. You don't go partying with your supposed old women like you always call them. So from there, after the tension was kind of down, I would say the tension was down. So Arafa was, I don't know, Arafa was trying to chip in things like it's not enough to fight and all. I've forgotten what Arafa said, but Princess is just too, she's too edgy. She's always on the edge. I don't she's too sensitive. In fact, she's too sensitive for her age. I must say, yeah, she's too sensitive for her age. So from one thing led to the other, and the fight moved from Princess and Comfort to Princess and Arafa. And Arafa was like, okay, get out of my house. Yes, because you cannot fight somebody in his or her house. Yes, that's wrong. And I thought Princess is a lawyer. You should know, she should know better. She should have been the person telling us these things. You cannot fight somebody in his or her house. Of course, definitely you are wrong. So Princess Arafa now walked Princess out, but Princess refused to be walked out. She said she's not going anywhere. In fact, that was when Princess started falling my hand. I'm like, how can you say you are not going anywhere? If I'm the one in that situation, I'll say, please go with your nonsense house. Who wants to be in this space anyway? Who wants to be with these two old women anyway? And bounce out. That was what I was expecting for Princess. But Princess sat, that she's not moving, this, that. To the extent that Arafa had to call her security personnel on her. I'm like, oh, Princess, who trained you? No, you don't do this. It's more shameful to have the security escort you out. I think it's more dignified if you walk out on them. Immediately say, please leave my house. Say, who wants to be here? And just, boom, go. It shows that you are not even interested in the house or their friendship as a whole. But this one, security had to. And as they are taking her out, she was still talking. In fact, that was from Princess side. Then after that, Princess and Samantha went for spa. Yeah, they went for a spa day. And while they were having their pedicure and manicure, she was busy giving Samantha these gists. And she was giving Samantha this gist like she's the winner. She gave them mouth. She did this. Yeah, it might look like you gave them mouth, but you ended up disgracing yourself. They walked you out. And can I remember her telling that part? I don't think she even told Samantha that part. She made it look like, oh, I gave them, I put them in their place. But I trust the girls now. The gist will circulate back to Samantha. I know. So after that section, they continued. I think the next was when Tutupai had to visit Comfort. I think Comfort invited Tutupai. Yes, I think she wants to use the opportunity, talk about the gossip making rounds about Tutupai being drunk and spraying money. She wanted them to have that chat, and I feel she wants to have that chat so that she can reduce the drama at her party. Yes, I think so. I think that was what she was trying to do. So she, would I say she succeeded? But the bottom line is that Tutupai honored the invitation, visited her in her house. They all talked, and Tutupai, kind of vented her anger that she's not happy, she's being, gossiped about and all of that. And it looked like they settled, or to my own understanding, they settled, because after that, Comfort had to invite her, handed over the invite, and also invited her to dinner. They had lunch together. In fact, Comfort made prepared nice meals for her, and they ate. While they were eating, she she confessed that she was enjoying herself. But in the confessionals, she condemned the food. She said, how can somebody that bitter like Comfort cannot cook, can never make a good chef or something, cannot cook good food? That cooking comes from a place of love, not bitterness. I'm like, but you were eating the food now and saying the food was interesting. If you are that correct, you should have said it. You can say in a mild way, there's this, there's that, but you didn't say that. That's to say that Tutupai did not has not really forgiven Comfort or forgiven the girls as a whole for that thing they talked about her. I think so. She hasn't really forgiven them. That's what it simply means. After that, OJ Pojorella had to visit Jaruma. Yes, after the whole scene and all of that, I think OJ is somebody that don't know how to hurt people. I think that's what we have in common. We don't know how to hurt people. Somehow we just want to always, make sure everybody is in a happy place. I think that was what she was doing when she visited Jaruma. She was not trying to explain to Jaruma, not like the girls hate you, but the first statement you made, you've not been out in 15 years because you don't want to this, that, made it look like it's a privilege for the girls to have opportunity to see you, or for you to be in their midst. It's like a privilege to the girls. And the girls were not, I trust my Jaruma with her sharp mouth. She said, of course, it's a privilege. Do you know how much it costs to talk to Jaruma on phone? That's 250,000. And do you know how much it costs to talk to Jaruma face to face? 1 million. If these things are true, if all these prices are true, my dear, it is a privilege for her to be in their midst. If it's true, if anybody can confirm these prices, then it's a privilege. But trust by OJ, I know if it's somebody like Princess, they will be angry and the fight will continue. But trust by OJ, the peace lover, she was just smiling. She didn't take offense. So I think that was much that happened on that episode. Then they now showed us on what happened. That's like a peep into episode 6. Episode 6 is going to be the continuation of the Gbasgbos, and I feel that's what this Real Housewives franchise of a thing represents. And some people want to say it's now getting more and more interesting. If that's what they call their show, then it's getting more and more interesting, because episode 6 is going to still continue with that energy, that Gbasgbos kind of energy, because already Comfort and Arafa invited Tutupai for a long tennis, I guess. And Tutupai came with Princess, where they're already having Gbasgbos, and you decided to come with Princess. What are you expecting? You are expecting more and more drama, more and more Gbasgbos to these things. So Princess now came with Mopo, as in mobile police, that she want to show Arafa what it is, what it means to have security guards. Woo! I'm like, has it gotten to this extent? But on the other hand, I will not blame her. I feel she's scared. She's scared of, anything happening, especially getting physical, because there's nobody to separate, or rather, there's no sure person she can trust that will protect her there. So she has to come with a police or police officers to show. Maybe they see these things as sign of affluence. Yes, that's the misconception most rich people do have. They always quickly go and get all those mopos just to show that they are rich. Oh, I have the money, I have the vibe, I know how to spend it. Anyway, let's keep our fingers crossed and wait for episode 6. Until then, remember to give this video a like and turn on your notification buttons to know when I upload a new video. See you next time. Oh, subscribe if you've not. See you next time. Bye.